Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite herbs, chamomile. This is a lovely plant, not only adds beauty to your garden, but it offers a host of benefits. So let's dive into the harvesting, drying, and the use of chamomile. Chamomile is known for its daisy-like flowers and the soothing properties that it's been used for centuries in teas, inoculants, and skincare. But first, I want to show you how to harvest these delicate, beautiful blooms. The first tip I want to give you when you're harvesting your chamomile is to make sure that you do it early in the morning when these beautiful daisy-like flowers are open and the dew is gone from them. We don't have any dew here in El Paso, especially early in the morning. It's already hot, but you want to make sure that you do that in the morning. But make sure you save some of these flowers for the pollinators also.
There are two main types of chamomile, German chamomile and Roman chamomile. German chamomile is an annual plant. It completes its life cycle in one season, so you'll have to replant it each year. But Roman chamomile, on the other hand, being a perennial, will come back year after year, regrowing each spring and creating a lush ground cover. Whether you're growing German or Roman chamomile, they both thrive in a well-drained soil and full sun. You can start chamomile from seeds or transplants. And when planting chamomile, space the seeds or seedlings about 8 inches apart to give them room to grow. Chamomile plants typically reach about 12 to 14 inches. Water them moderately. As you can see here, chamomile is a resilient plant. After picking the flowers, the plant continues to produce new ones, allowing for regular harvesting from late spring to early fall. When harvesting the chamomile, it's so simple. Look for the fully open flowers like you see here, and you can see the other flower is either, I would think this one is probably already done, but when you're going to pluck the flower heads by pinching just below the base, and you'll get this beautiful little flower. You can grab a whole handful if you want and do the exact same thing. This encourages the plant to produce more blooms, ensuring steady supply throughout the growing season. So very simple to just do this. There's our harvest for today.
And now we're back at home and we are going to show you how to dry your chamomile. So this is today's harvest, and as you can see, it was a nice couple of tablespoons full of these beautiful flowers. And this is from previous harvests. I've taken them and put them on some parchment paper, and you just let them sit here and you can air dry them. That's my favorite way of doing it, easy. You can also dehydrate them if you want, but pretty much you're just going to leave this on here for about 7 days or so. They'll dry out really nicely, and then you're going to take those and put them in an airtight container like this, and then you'll have chamomile for months to come. So we're just going to take this and put the dried chamomile in our jar, and then I'll show you how we're going to take the fresh chamomile and we're going to dry that. This is how easy it is when you put it on the parchment paper to just take those flowers, those dried flowers, and then just put that in a bowl, or I'm sorry, an airtight container, and that's how easy it is. So now what you're going to do, so we have a nice little harvest here. So we're going to take these that we just harvested. Now remember, you can eat these or put these in tea fresh like this, and the tea actually tastes a little sweeter, a little bit better when you have it so fresh like this. And you're going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the fresh tea, or for the fresh flowers for tea, or you're going to use about 2 tablespoons of this dried chamomile. So that's all you're going to do. You're going to let this sit and dry for a couple of days, maybe 7 days or so. Now there's all kinds of ways of brewing your tea, and I'd like you to leave a comment on what your favorite way of brewing tea is. They have different types of diffusers. I'm going to use this for today. It's just really a very simple one, and what you're going to basically do is you're going to take 2 tablespoons of this dried chamomile, put that in there. Water is boiling, so we're going to pour that right into here. And maybe 6 ounces, 8 ounces of water, depending on what your taste is. And we're going to leave that to steep now for about 5 minutes. So our dried chamomile tea has been steeping for about 5 minutes. Look at that beautiful color. So we're going to just put this right on top of here and show you how this works. It just drains right in there. Very cool. Now take a look at that. And there's our dried chamomile that is been infused into this beautiful tea. Chamomile has so many health benefits, and it's really fun to be able to make your own tea from a chamomile plant in your garden. So if you haven't tried chamomile, try planting chamomile this year in your garden, and you can be just like me and make your own chamomile tea. Enjoy. Until next time, happy gardening. Oh, this is so good.